Hi there, and welcome to Faith in 5, where we believe you can build your faith in 5 minutes. I'm your host, Reggie Wilson, and I have another exciting episode for you. Today we're going to be in the book of James. We're going to be in James chapter 1, starting in verse 2. Okay, and the Bible reads, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." Wow, powerful. It says, consider it, my brothers and sisters, pure joy when you go through trials of many kinds, because it produces perseverance, and when you persevere, you'll be mature and complete and not lack anything. Wow. When I think about that scripture, one thing that comes to mind is just my own story. Different trials that I had in my own personal life that I had to overcome and have to go through. One in particular, I remember I had an injury. And this particular injury was in my arm. Now, for about 2 to 3 years, it would bother me. It was actually in my shoulder. And it would bother me, and I would toss and turn when I would sleep, or before I would work out. And then I would come home, I used to go to the gym, and then it was painful. I always feel this pain. But then I realized that, this may be a serious issue. So I go ahead and I get it checked out, and come to find out I had a torn rotator cuff. So after knowing that I had this torn rotator cuff, I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe I could work it out. So I tried to work it out, but the pain was still there. More work needed to be done. So I tried to avoid it for a while until the pain was just pretty much excruciating. So I went ahead and I got a doctor's appointment, got an MRI, and he said, you know what? You need surgery. And I'm like, surgery? You gotta be kidding me. I've never had any major surgery in my life. The last thing I wanted was to get surgery on my arm. So listening to the doctor, I went ahead and I did that. I went ahead, got the surgery. It felt like nothing. I didn't feel anything. After all the needles and the numbness and being put to sleep, I didn't feel anything. But let me tell you, when I came out of that surgery, and then the medication all wore off, I felt so much pain for at least, I would say, 2 to 3 weeks after. And then it was the physical therapy to get the shoulder back up to this full, working order. But I had to go through all this pain to get healed. You see, so the point is, the pain produces perseverance. It helps you mature. You see, in order for my shoulder to be healed, to prevent long-term pain, I had to go through that short-term pain. And that short-term pain was painful, but it wouldn't be as painful if I had to go through all this long-term pain because I didn't or wouldn't go to the doctor to get it checked out. You see, we got to check ourselves out and see where we're at, because guess what? The pain we're going through is going to mature us. But in order for it to mature us and to change us, we got to stop and give an assessment of where we're at. What is this pain saying? What is it indicating? How can I get better? Guys, we cannot waste our pain. Our pain is a roadmap to where we need to be. Our pain is going to help us improve. We don't stay in pain. From going back to my example, when I went through that pain, it was painful. It just wouldn't go away. But after the surgery, after the 3 to 4 weeks worth of pain, and then going to physical therapy, my shoulder was like never before. It was so much better. It was stronger. You see, our pain makes us better and stronger. Just like the scripture says, it makes us mature when we go through trials. It makes us complete. So let's remember this scripture. James chapter 1, starting verse 2, how our pain makes us mature and complete. And if you like what you heard today, please like and subscribe, and see you next time on Faith in 5.